I'm Elgato and welcome back to Store Sunday. This is a weekly series I run on my channel where I go through Minecraft store content, go through, play it, and give you an idea of whether or not it's worth your time or your money. And today I wanted to talk about one of the most exciting maps I've seen in the store in quite some time. It was called Super Races, and something about this just lured me in entirely because it is a Minecraft map. With the basic idea being that, yeah, you can pilot different vehicles, have a kart racing game. I love kart races. I love racing games in any real wacky arcade format, and I was excited to give it a try in Minecraft, especially because it had a free roam mode and because of the fact that you could play it both with friends but also by yourself. So I decided, let's check it out, and that's what we're doing here together. And although, spoiler alert, it's not necessarily quite as good as I thought, there are some good things and there are some bad things, and we'll be talking about both those in today's video. Hopefully you all do enjoy it. So please do like this if you do like Minecraft Store Sunday, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like this as a resource to actually work out what in the store is, worth going through and not, because I know there's the big split as to like whether the store is, even something you should check out. But even if you like the Minecraft store, it's really tricky to know what you should and shouldn't download based on the lack of trials, based on the, opaque pricing stuff, and I figure something like this hopefully can help you. So yeah, this is Super Races. This is the kart racing inside Minecraft that you perhaps have seen on the store as well. And let me just say, first of all, I really love the art style. I really love the way things are set up, because they just show you 4 circuits right from the get-go, kind of in a menu style, but rather than trying to be like a video game menu, it's just like, yeah, guess what? It's kind of Minecrafty. You press a button, and then you can do, say, the Woodland Sprint if you want to, or the Marinda Circuit, or the Thunderstorm, and they actually look like intriguing courses like you'd see in a kart racing game for the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, or whatever sort of game, and I kind of like that personally, or even like before that. And then also, if you look to your left, you can see the city, which you can just go off and free roam right from the get-go if you want to. And the city is quite nicely made. It's based on New York. You might recognize it because I did a lot of snapshot videos in the same world I believe this is based off, or at least the same part of New York this is based off. So, that's something that you, might just be able to spot there. But yeah, this is the most interesting looking world I've seen in quite some time, but I feel like the gameplay of it kind of let me down a bit. So again, keep in mind, most of this has been done in solo. I feel like there's a little bit more going on if you play some multiplayer, but let me show you a sprint map with, the most exciting looking vehicle here, which we'll say for now is going to be the plane, right? Because like, oh, the plane sounds really great, or the ship maybe, whatever you're really into. We'll pick up the plane, and then we'll start doing a little thing. Okay, so spawn in our car. How are we gonna, oh, it's over there. So let's do that. Let's get my vehicle ready. Let's get in it. And then let's show you a race, an example race of this thing, because again, to me, it sounds so interesting. And when you look at these vehicle models, it's like, oh my God, this is so cool. This is a real physical thing inside Minecraft. But then you start to realize that all of them, even, oh, I got, went on the slow speed by accident. Oh, all of these vehicles, even even seemingly the really interesting ones, like the ships and the planes, they're all just the same thing. They're just horses which have been retextured. And the way you can tell that is because their jump meter, obviously it's just like, oh yeah, it goes up like this. There's no way to fly with the plane, for instance. There's no even glide mechanic. It's just like you go into the sky and then you fall right back down. And every vehicle seems to handle the same on that. So I was really disappointed that even though they have their own really cool models, there isn't really any distinct handling properties, again, at least that I can discern between them, which is a shame. You could have done something really cool where everyone's in their own vehicle, the guy can glide and, like actually have like different unique abilities to some extent. And the other kind of point where this fails is the same unique ability thing is lost when it comes to actually, oh, we're going fast this time, is actually kind of lost when it comes to playing the game itself too, because as well as the vehicles themselves not being distinct, there's also no real way to like, attack other players or anything like that. You just kind of have to race them. So even though the game kind of sells itself as like, oh, this is a kart racer, you can play with friends, sounds so cool, sounds like a throwback to, my childhood or whatever. Oh, we can use this as a super bump. But it sounds like a throwback to some of my favorite games of my childhood. The truth behind it is it's actually more like, oh yeah, you can race around a circuit, and it's great the way they've set up music. It's great, a lot of the thematics of this, but the truth is there's not too much to distinguish you from those other vehicles. There's not much to distinguish you from anyone else who's just playing. It's just you're all kind of racing towards the edge there together. So yeah, I really love a lot of elements of this. I feel like there is a true amount of love that went into in some places, but I also feel like it mildly misses the point, Also, let's cut across here instead of going over there. I also feel like it mildly misses the point a little bit, just because of the fact that it's missing, some key ways, which, some key things that most kart games need to make the karts different. The reason Mario Kart is fun is partly because of the items, partly because everyone's got, like, very slightly different characteristics, even if they're similar, and even though these things look different, kind of like a wacky racer style thing, they aren't necessarily any different. This plane is going to be the same as a kart, which I'll show you later, which is the same as the ship, the same as the train, even the train can jump, which is a bit weird, but there's a bunch of just weird examples like that, where you realize that, again, the level is mostly just about racing to the finish, and even that, again, it's interesting every now and then. We're like, oh, there's some trees you gotta jump over, but it mostly is just follow the pathway, go over the boosts, which again is easy enough to do. And yeah, most of my criticism from this comes from the fact that like it's fairly easy to get your hands on, which again to me is maybe something I'm not the biggest fan of, but maybe for you that's perfect. Maybe you want the a game. Also, you can see the stats effects, so speed ups and slow down. But maybe that's something you want from a game. You want something simple that you can just play with friends, have that fun arcade experience without anyone kind of missing it. But to me, at least, I was just a bit like, I don't know about this one too much. So yeah, I really love the way everything's set up. I think if you were going to have a kart racer, this would be the solid basis on which to do it. But I also think it's kind of missing some stuff. But that's only talking about the race courses. 4 race courses, way to play against friends. You can do so for something like $3 or $4 inside Minecraft. And if you really like Minecraft, this is obviously the one you play with some friends, because you can just invite people in and do it that way. And I still think there is a real place for it if you're playing that way. But again, personally for me, I don't have any real desire to play against friends. I don't think we're going to get a massive amount done. And maybe I should check that again sometime. Maybe there'll be something better. But for me, it's not quite the thing. So the thing that intrigued me more was free roam, because free roam is the ability to just drive around the city, which sounds fun to me, because rather than having a stated objective, which I wasn't, we just raced together. Were you crazy hyped about that ending, or were you like, oh, I guess that's the end of that? That's kind of the feeling on all of this. So we're going to pick up a cart right here, just because this theoretically should be fastest. I'll grab myself a train, just in case I lose it, and then also, we'll grab a boat as well, just so I can show off some multiple things. But yeah, so let's get in the car, which again, should be a crazy fast little vehicle, right? But again, as far as I can tell, they have pretty similar characteristics in every regard. And yeah, free roam is pretty cool though, because as you can see, I can still jump. Or this is actually flying because of the boost ramp, but I actually can jump because this is just it's got the same even height of jump, because it's just a cart, it's a horse, it's the same stuff. But yeah, the cool thing about this free roam mode is the idea is you've got to look around the city, and I think there's some things to find. I forget the exact name of the collectible, but it's a great idea. Like, I love free roam inside these sorts of games, and again, seeing it in a Minecraft map, it's fun if nothing else. It's an interesting city to explore, because again, it takes a New York City map and then kind of changes things up here and there, and like there's a plane here, for instance, or like you can, again, if you like New York, you might like this because it looks impressively like it for something built inside Minecraft. Look how good the Statue of Liberty is, even if in a technically inaccurate position. But no, the thing about this map is it's not lacking in. Oh, I want to know what's of it. Can I get to the Statue of Liberty? Is that what we're doing here? Oh, I can. Oh, let's go. Let's go. But yeah, the interesting thing about this is, and then there's a way back. Is that really it, or do I have to climb higher? Maybe. Okay, wait. Let's do that. Let's do it. Jump over the plane. Maybe in the plane? I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, okay. So, you can get on top of the plane, which is cool. And, it's cool that we have this sort of stuff here. And, it is going to be fun, like, no doubt, to check out the stuff. But this really comes down to, like, there's a lot of great supporting stuff for some vehicles in this game. And there's some really great looking vehicles. Like, look at the model on this. Like, this was something that was clearly cool to, I like the way this was made. It was impressively done. Same thing's true for the train, for instance. Like, look at this. I mean, it's a bit, ridiculous that you can drive a train through the streets of New York. But I mean, the modeling's done really impressively. Everything, the map is, nice and fun to explore around. And even the courses, like, there's a lot of effort put into each of them. But I feel like the core gameplay part that needs to be more fun isn't necessarily there. And maybe that's a limitation on what you can do with Minecraft add-on. Maybe I just expected too much. I think that is something that's totally possible. But I will say, this is a great map if all you want is some vehicle models and a way to goof around with them. With some friends and, with a little bit of fun and, just give yourself a bow now or something, you can have a lot of fun just playing around. Or even by yourself. Again, I personally was just driving around the city, having a good time with it, like trying to find these little secrets, because you can see there's boost pads everywhere where you can try and, like, chain your boosts and then maybe go back to the big thing. And, there is these fun ideas of what you can do with it. So, okay, this time we're going to do it, but we're going to jump. No, we didn't make the jump. But, it's kind of fun to have these ideas of, like, trying to get up places and then trying to chain them on top of each other. Okay, so I think I'm going to try and jump and then land on the, well, I'm going to jump the moment oh, wait, okay, I'm way too high in the sky right now. I'm not sure how that's even possible. Oh, because you can just float continuously above these. So I could use that previous one to get to the top of the tower. See, discovered something live on this thing, and I'm therefore going to use it. I want to get to the Statue of Liberty. I think this map is a really great one. I think the value for money is potentially really, really highly there, because if you play this map with friends, then you drop that $4 payment once, and suddenly you and all of your friends can play the same thing, which is, I think, a lot of the value in Minecraft maps, actually. So now we're going to try and, come on, can I make it there? Okay, I totally can. So I think that's where a lot of the value in a map like this comes from. Okay, so we boost, and then we wait here, because just by being above it, it still gives me the power, apparently. And now we're going to climb the Statue of Liberty, because I want to know what's at the top. There's clearly some secret up there, just for me. And I'm going to take full advantage of this, you better believe. A little bit weird, honestly, trying to... Oh, wait. I don't think I'm... Okay. I fell out of the boost. A little bit weird trying to explain this, honestly. And it's a little bit weird getting to grips with being a vehicle. But as a vehicle add-on, essentially, this is cool. As a vehicle add-on for, you know, a $4 payment, it's, I think, worth the money just because of all the things it combines together. Obviously, you can download, you know, no doubt, your own little add-on, and no doubt you can find your own map and you can combine these things together. But I think as an all-in-one service for, again, it's either that amount or less, depending on your local currency. If you want to pick out Minecraft store content, which is true for a lot of you, this is going to be one of the maps you should pick up. So here is the top of the... Oh, no, I'm going to die now. Well, I mean, that was great. But yeah, this is something you should definitely pick up if that's what you're into. So yeah, it's a cool map. It's got at least some amount of fun to it. And personally, that's all I like from maps. I like them to actually have some real fun element, have something to do, some way to goof around, some way to play around with friends, and this ticks all the boxes, not perfectly, not really, in my opinion, that close to perfectly, but well enough that you'll have some fun, and yeah, as long as the concerns I raised aren't your concerns too, then you're going to have a fun time playing around with this map, being a train. Oh, I'm floating as well as the you know, let's just, whatever, let's place our boat over here, and then try and, like, fly this way, maybe. Yeah, I think you can have a lot of fun with this, and I think you probably will. If you're watching this video and you're thinking, yeah, maybe I should, then give it a shot, I reckon. So, hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Like it if you did like it, because it helps out the channel a lot. Let us know you do like Store Sunday, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're around here, because I make videos like this one. Not necessarily driving around in boats, but I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if subscribed, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time for what I believe will be Seed Sunday, because there's this really cool seed I've seen recently with a fossil inside a stronghold, inside a woodland mansion. So, yeah, see you all next time. Goodbye.